boys and girls. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna shoot the shit. You're welcome to hang with me. If anybody comes, we'll engage in dialogue, I suppose. If not, then we'll just set the cruise and let the miles go. Good afternoon, Real Sovereign Citizen. What's up, big guy? Good to see you. I think you might know where I'm headed at 158 miles from Denver, Colorado. Becky O, good to see you in here. I gotta tell you, I miss being on a live stream. And relaxing, talking, communicating with my peeps. So we're currently headed south. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sovereign. You've made this trip so many times that I've never got to go. And that's exactly it. I've been working 6-7 days a week, 10 to 15 hours a day, more, right? Start at 7, end at 9, 10 o'clock at night. So we're just cruising, heading south, see some friends, hang out with some family. I got a 7-day trial coming up next week. And I'm a little I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't get what you said there. I am going south. You said going to mom's. Which mom? There's too many moms these days. I'm headed to the LJ to hang with an FIC. I need to see the... Yeah, I know. I'm driving in traffic, with traffic. No reason to get myself killed. 3 hours on the drive. Gets me there 10:30, 11 o'clock. In that range. The highway's 75 out here. Mom in Phoenix. Oh, you're going to Phoenix tomorrow? Good, good. I'm so flippin' happy, Dan, that you're making it down there. That's a huge deal. Becky, oh, I'm gonna be safe. Oh, look at that view of Colorado Springs. No, that's Castle Rock. That's Castle Rock. We're coming on. Yeah, it's kind of funny, Becky, you say that. Smash the thumbs up. Kind of getting a little journalistic weariness, a little COVID weariness. I need to go out into the air. That's why I'm headed this way. It's time to have some laughter with some friends. We gotta work on some court filings. Do you know how hard that shit is? Judge is like, well, you can't say this, and this isn't true. So before we can move forward, you gotta fix all that stuff. MVM, good to see you. Princess and Pirate, I think I saw popping up there. Yeah, we're gonna crank it down a little bit in this 65. Greenbat Mom, I hope you're doing well. I noticed you ain't been hitting that gram, but that's all right. That one's a little bit harder for some than others. I hope you're all on Pi cryptocurrency, and I hope you've all been taking the time to get crypto, learn how to invest a little bit of money. I cannot express how much it's worth it. I've got coins that I bought at 27 cents that are at $1.27. I've got earning interest at 4.6% on my Tezos after holding it for 30 days. You guys can get involved financially a little bit. But thank you, Becky. I do appreciate that. I got the Gallagher treatment in federal court. Yes, Frank Sturgill, I did. That is probably the reason that I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't know if y'all can see it up here on the left-hand side of your screen, coming up right after this sign. There's a fortress at the top of this hillside. It's Castle Rock for a reason. If you've never done it or looked it up, you should Google it. Castle Rock. Very beautiful fortress, as I remember the history teaching me somewhere in the past. Yeah, we've got 3 sweeps. That's the reason I left tonight, because I knew that if I didn't get out of Dodge tonight, I wasn't going to make it tomorrow. Stout Street, Kettle Funk, maybe Crash Landing will be out there. Others, I can't do it. I gotta leave town. Rut-row, construction zone. Watch out for piggies. Big Stout Street, California, Park West. It'll probably be 5-6 blocks. Continued non-stop neck displacement. It's like the 5th or 6th time. They do it every couple weeks. So I needed to leave town, and this was my way to get out of Dodge before any of y'all convinced me to go to the sweep in the morning, or my normal habits kicked in. I want to talk about that Moderna vaccine, folks. I got to tell you, fucked me up. Second shot. I got my COVID test in advance. I've never tested positive for COVID, but I did get that second shot, and that was at 8 o'clock in the morning. I think by 10, 11, or by 12, 1 o'clock, whatever, I was in total asshole mode. I went to sleep at 5, woke up at 11 p.m. Cold, like just a hot, like flash sweat. And then I was like shaking, freezing cold. That happened for an hour or so. I was, watching the TV. And I know some of you aren't going to do it, but I got to tell you that I hope you might. I think that really, once the Johnson & Johnson vaccine gets settled out, once they get over the manufacturing issues, if you're getting the second Moderna shot, I recommend get a COVID test right away, so that you get your results a day or 2 before. So I get it Friday, so that you get your results on Tuesday, maybe Thursday, just to be safe. Make sure you don't have any active. If you can get an antibody test, that's cool. I haven't done that. I have done the flu shot. I've had multiple vaccines, my MMR, my polio, my tetanus, probably a dozen times in my 40-some years of life. And I don't know if what you can see on this screen compared to what I've got, but man, is it just nice and relaxing to see clouds and a skyline that's very mountainous, but no city. So yeah, I didn't leave my house till nearly 9:30 this morning, maybe 10 o'clock. That's abnormal. I'm usually released from quarters by 7:30 in the morning. So I felt like I was running a couple hours behind, lagging down. Where am I going? I'm going to the 1983 estate by the time the sun sets tomorrow. I gotta see lawyer-minded legal processing people who write lawsuits against the courts and the governments. I gotta talk to these people, my friends in my community, about our game plans of action for some cases that we should be working on. And, yeah. I'm gonna go see Eric. I'm gonna go see friends. Hopefully I make it out to see Miss Melody. I hear she makes some amazing biscuits and gravy, and it would be foolish of me to never take a chance to go visit Randy and all those guys down there. I want to say supposedly free, but that's not what I'm thinking of. So Western Slope, yeah, transparency. We'll be live down there, I'm sure, once I get down there. But I haven't had a chance to tell him hi from myself. I've called him like 4 or 5 times. He hasn't answered my fucking calls. I'm starting to feel like people like who is that? DJ K-Dot or K-Love? K-Dot the party? It's like, you gotta be special to get an answer Eric Brandt phone call. I'm like, I am special, bitches, and he's not answering my calls. Frank Sturgill, by the way, I did respond to Anita. I really appreciated that thing that you did, the email. Life is just busy, crazy, heavy. Cruising on down to 60 miles an hour. Freddie's showing news. Catman, I'm trying to read. I need glasses so I can do this stuff better. I'm gonna let this guy lead the way, because he's doing a little bit more than me. And, you know, these big road trips, you don't want to get a speeding ticket, so drive the right way when it says construction. When they say fines doubled, I believe that State Patrol will probably hang out. So yeah, I'm traveling. I want to get out into the woods, into the air, into the mountains, whatever it is. The desert, not here, not Denver, not toxic, traumatic displacement. That's just a method of life, right? To work out the soreness in my arm this morning, it was set $150. I spent like $105 of it to buy pants, and they all went today. Gender non-specific clothing. So, and then I invited some business partners, and I didn't even make it to see them. But we're working on being in a relationship with people. So there's a new program with Jessica's Laundry called Suds of Love. The Suds of Love program, we're going to be picking people up. Oh, look at that train. Oh, I don't know if you can see it in the dark, but it looks like it's got at least 70 cars on it. Those things still happen. So yeah, we're partnering with a laundromat to wash our clothes for the unhoused. Suds of Love program, we're going to be seeking donations for them. And we're going to drop people off, basically. Pick a family up, take them over so they can wash their laundry, pick them up, bring them back to their encampment. Pretty basic. So, the work is good. The problem is that my spirit is getting too weary. I don't know how all of you are with that, but you know, you can see it in Eric Brandt and Abdi or Zari, Liberty Freak, I should say. Any of us who've been arrested a whole bunch of times. We got to fight the courts. We got to fight the system. You know, I think about people like Blind Justice, Otto the Watchdog, Pikes Peak Auditors, who just got his ass beat by the fucking pigs. Right? What are we gonna do about this shit? Some kid and fucking called his mom, hey, I'm getting pulled over. Well, we got a warrant for you. Nah, I got the girlfriend, I got the car, we're just gonna shoot you dead. Right? You got a warrant for him? Go to his house, he's 20 years old. Right? You got his plates? Sad. And I'm not saying that kid should have driven away, because I think that's wrong too. Right? You want to take you in? Fucking fuck them. Let them take you in. They got it wrong? Cool. You'll pay for it. 5 years from now, maybe 10. But that's my thought on the topic. So, somebody behind me, beside me, was doing 69. Maybe it was the car in front. Well, here's the deal. We're supposed to be in relationship with them, right? There are employees, there are civil servants. I don't know if y'all saw the Burma-Myanmar protest the other day, but there was a great clip in it where the cops ask which way they're going. I'm like, I don't know. Are you gonna block traffic? They're like, yes, we are. Thank fucking God. You got out of the squad car. You put yourself in the middle of traffic because people are dying. Right? We have a government that has taken over, and the military has taken over. A woman was elected president, but the military has a contract with Chevron for all the natural resources and the oil and gas. So they took the country over to keep themselves funded. That's some bullshit, right? What do about it? Well, we gotta have a protest. We gotta let the Burmese speak out for themselves, right? We've got to let them speak in their language and their notice. What's up, Robert? I'm not doing a Rob B1. I'm not reading a lot of the comments, obviously. I'm driving. I've never been a big fan of live streaming while driving, I gotta tell you. But I just needed to talk for a while. And you're all here. And I'm glad for it. So, I mean, we got to think about some things. There's so much stuff going on. Hey, how about the Major League Baseball coming to Denver, right? $190 million worth of economic impact. And tomorrow they're going to be pushing people around. Not housing them, not giving them long-term solutions, right? Colorado Lookout, listen. Hey, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I need your help. Monday morning, 7 a.m., Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse. The jury pool must be educated. And that's one of the things I need to talk to just the world and let them know. Mondays are important because that's the day they pick the juries for the week in many cases. If you have a week-long trial, that's going to be a thing there. If you have a 2-day trial, if you have a 1-day trial and you're not a rapist, but you were out doing a misdemeanor peeing next to a dumpster because there was no toilet, and you're going to go to court and say, hey, they didn't give me a toilet to pee in. I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry. How do we change popular opinion? Why are we spending all this money putting people in jail for having to pee? Like I said, how are we putting all these people in jail for having to pee? Fucking with all kinds of things. If we can't do some of the basics properly. Provide housing, bathrooms, shelters for the long haul of the people. Yes, it does tend to buffer when I accidentally have my mount fall down. This is the work we're doing, folks. It's tiresome work. Right? Frank's tired. Why is Frank tired? Frank said, here's the problem. Here's the solution. Help me solve the problem so I can have a job too. Did that happen? No. So, I have no more miles I have to go. But we started at 158, and the GPS is on to tell us when we're supposed to be there. Lots of traffic. Robert Downey, good to see you. Mrs. Word. I'm headed down to the sanctuary. Because I need some sanctuary. Slow traffic ahead. Prepare to stop. Looks like there's an accident or something, folks. Yep. I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to keep your eyes open. We got some kind of either construction or incidents ahead of us. Lots of lights. Flashing, flashing. Don't be a fascist. It's not in fashion. Slow down. There's construction ahead. Save a life. Don't cause someone to be dead. I love how they record in the work zone. New technology. They're fixing a bridge. Hot dang. I feel very IndyCar in this high walls of a construction zone like that. I don't know if y'all know what that feels like. But Indy cars are very low to the ground, so the walls are like at their head level. Very exciting stuff. I do like racing. This, however, is something else. This feels like the bobsled sled luge or some shit like that. So, Donkey, I don't know if you're still in here, if you went live with something else. But, we definitely need some pamphleting in downtown Denver on Monday. And I I can't be the one to do it. Any of you in Denver, by all means, come and do that. And if you're not in Denver, have you been on FIJA, the Fully Jury Association? Maybe one of y'all can put a link in there. Some of you with really long names, the screen flashes so fast I can't read them. And then with these high walls, I'm not checking them out. Sturgill, I see you're in there. FIJA, Fully Informed Jury Association. Our friends Eric Brandt and Mark Inicelli arrested for handing out flyers, doing nothing, having nothing to do with the trial for a murder that was going on. Little did they know. Lacey R, greetings. Robert Gauss, Ben. Oh, Ben Dover. Yes. Hello, Mr. Dover. How are you doing today? Ben is a great name. It was my father's name. Also the name of the guy at the Goodwill Outlet World that takes your name and makes sure you have your gloves and masks. He reminds me of my grandma. I do love the fact that I'm getting like 30 miles a gallon on this trip right now. That is a very positive aspect of driving on the highway long distances in an energy efficient vehicle. I'll take it where I can get it. Yeah, so I know there's a radio on in the background. I probably am going to get demonetized for all the songs in the chat, but that's alright. Not why we're here today. We're here to just talk about self-care. That's really why I came on this chat with 158 miles when I launched. Is that we got to take care of ourselves, folks. And if we're not, it's going to bite us in the long haul. So when we do the simple things, sleep, eat, it works out well for us. When we stop working once in a while, here our bodies tell us to slow down. That's kind of what I'm trying to remember. I am trying to remind myself and remember. I'm so glad I stopped at Costco, by the way, folks. If you don't have a Costco membership, it's okay. I understand. I want to tell you, though, that I filled up on high-end gas at $3.04 or $3.07 a gallon for the 91 octane. The low end, the 87 or whatever, was it like $2.68? Still 30 cents a gallon cheaper than in Denver. For that reason alone, my Costco card pays for itself. I'm just so happy about that. So self-care. Gonna go hang out with some live streamers. Gonna go work on some video. Gonna go get some fresh air, maybe a little exercise. Who knows? Maybe I'll go pick some mushrooms in the cow shit in a pasture and eat them. Sometimes I say just crazy things because I can. If you're paying attention, if you're listening. Yeah, lots of budget meetings to go to, isn't there? Lots of committee meetings, lots of accountability meetings. And that's one of the things, I'm trying to talk to y'all and teach y'all is to be accountability partners with your community government. And to ensure that they are doing what you ask them to do. Spending your tax dollars as you see fit. That's what I think about that. We're driving south for a couple of days. I got so many things that are unfinished. I got a donation for a rubber bullet. One rubber bullet. 9 months ago. You think I got that shit mailed out? You think I got the certificate of authenticity and all that shit done properly? There's too many things to juggle sometimes, folks. So I gotta ask others to do this stuff, help me out. Yeah. How about Watchdog news? Somebody's got to see his pups. I'm happy about that. Anyway, folks, I'm just kind of rambling along here. I don't know what you're talking about in the chat. Or if you're even talking at all. Western Slope Transparency. You know what? You got some land out there we can throw a tent on, or wherever you're at. Freddie Show, good to see you. Have a good day. Thanks for being here. No, seriously, Western Slope, I would love, I can't see all and read all the chat right now, but I would love to come out west one of these days. Lacey, we're listening. Yes, dear, you are. So grateful for you, by the way. I know that you're one of those that I get too busy to communicate with effectively all the time. And it's a lot different than when we started, isn't it? Just, I think I just got you as a moderator, Barbara, so if you can find the link, you can share it. You know, folks, and it's really amazing. It's beautiful. There's a Mustang. When we started and it was just Eric, the Eric Brandt Show, Monk Guy, and Liberty. It's just, you know, what the fuck's your problem if this person's too poor to own shoes? They still have a right to ride the bus. Right? If you're rich enough to have your sandals in your hand, then the person who doesn't have shoes on their feet should have the same luxury. It's been a long 3 years. It's been a long 5, 12, 20, 40. Right? I don't know if this person's actually going to New Mexico, but they're not driving on the cruise control. A lot of things have happened. Snuggling with dogs sounds like a good game plan. Uh-oh, Punchy's calling me. He doesn't know I'm live. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back.
No, man, I'm driving. You're on the live stream. This is really weird. I've never done this before. Because I'm mounted while driving here, and I got the live stream going out the front window. And you're on the phone call on Bluetooth. So every word you say will be publicly broadcast. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Mike, since you're live with us, why don't you tell us about your assault? How are you healing? I can value and appreciate that desire as I'm currently driving through Colorado Springs, trying to get the fuck out of it before they know I'm here. I got 158 miles is when I started. I'm holding at like 15 to 25 people. You want to tell us, this audience that's live that may not know that you got assaulted by Colorado Springs police, more about what happened? Were you sleeping in your house in a legally parked area, or what happened? Columbus, Indiana is the police department, and the officer who has Brady violations. What's his name again? Matthew Anderson. And so, folks, for those of you who are watching live, we want that Indiana Police Department to know that they shouldn't have. I'm sorry for that. I have to tell you though that I'm glad that you're alive, that they didn't kill you. Just this week, we've had more people executed for being calm and disagreeing with police officers. And we really, we know that every time they come fucking with us, that's a risk. And well, that's hard because that's how they win, right? Like you might get a broken bone and a paycheck, but that gang is going to be like, that's our turf. See, we got you off our turf, and that's how gang violence. So I'm really no, you're good. No, you might get a little lippy. You might get a little lippy, but that's your constitutional right. 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 No, I absolutely agree with you on that. If you think about how they could be, they could be checking on you in the morning. Then it might be less reasonable an activity to be woken up. But at least if they wake you up at like sunrise, right, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, right, and then like once you're in the database, they don't need to keep checking on you, right? Well, like it's you and your significant other, and you're not violent, you're not stealing, you're not committing crimes, you're just surviving, you're living, and your address is your license plate. So that shouldn't be such a big deal, you know? It's my opinion too. So Yeah, we're all getting to that point, aren't we? I just said it the other day that I just need to. And sadly, I'm in this middle ground because, like, cities have insurance and corporations have policies, and there's plenty of money to make this world go around. Just look at the cryptocurrency markets and how they've doubled and tripled in the last year, right? 200, 300% increases. The money's there. It's just a matter of imagination of where it's at and how to make it work for you. So the lawsuit, the lawsuit is what I'm talking about, right? The lawsuit is that we need to recognize that there's accountability partners and there's relationships, right? So in my lawsuit, I'm trying to get public water fountains, right? You don't want to give me $100,000 for fucking up my life for the last 3 years? Cool, I don't need $100,000. I need you to build public water fountains so everybody has water to drink for the next 100 years. Let's be accountable to each other. I mean, it's probably my best option is to stay awake and stay alive. If the conversation's flowing, if the people are here, if it gets to where it's dead, I'm probably going to go. But who knows? Maybe somebody else who has my phone number will call in. I didn't know. Like, can you imagine how awesome this computer is? It's just a Moto E5. And I'm running Bluetooth, and I'm on YouTube straight off their app, right? So, wow, you're going to go. You better go. Go. You get on your thing. The semi is, he turned his blinkers on as I was getting ready to pass him. So I calmed it down. I'm passing an RV park on the left-hand side. It says Camp World. So you know the route better than I. Okay, yeah, it's past Mesa Ridge Parkway. Gas is $2.94 here for regular unleaded. Still, gotcha. I'm dedicated to a straight 158 miles to my to Friends and Code, where I'm crashing tonight. So I may call you in chat, but I definitely am not stopping. I got all the gas I need to get all the way. I will talk to you. Maybe I'll visit on the way back. All right.
Friends, that was Pikes Peak Auditors, friend from the Colorado Springs area originally, Pikes Peak region here of Colorado, where we're all watching each other. Everybody's connected to Eric Grant. How do you know each other? Eric fuck cops Grant. This guy who wore no shoes, who flashed funny signs. Said happy fuck the cops day, everybody. So glad you're with us. Letting that guy pass me here so I can get on the right groove. little jacket. That was fun though, wasn't it? Phone call on the Bluetooth while we got the stream going. You want to call in? Anybody that's really interested can probably ask me for my work number. Throw one of the other members of the community a line, like Pikes, if you got their line. What's the number you just called Loma on? Here's Fountain, Colorado. Bumpy road. I gotta tell you the truth. This road is bumpy. Alright, excuse me messing with the phone for a second. There we go. Get the power cord set back in. Keep the charge going. Friends, I don't know if Friends is here. About driving on the highway in times like this. I don't know where the moon is, but you can tell where cities are. You can't probably see it on the camera as much as I can with my real eyes, because the light from a community or the moon, if it's in hiding behind clouds or behind a ridge, lights up. It creates a lot of shadows. So for me, I can see like the black around me and the light, of course, of it. But there's also just kind of grays in the sky tonight. No, Armisen, it's not. Again, folks, I can't read all your stuff. Miria, glad you're the fine type of the word. Sometimes I can pick up the names as they scroll over the screen. But I decided to leave town tonight, so I would not be tempted to go to the traumatic displacements tomorrow. We're headed to the country. Actually, I feel like I'm in the country already. Traveling down this fine highway. Dilly Pickles, how's it going? Better not be reading while driving. Well, I guess not. You know, if you practice driving properly, effectively, you're moving your eyes every 3 to 5 seconds anyway, checking your rearview mirrors, keeping your eyes on both of the line points, all the things. So, mirrors, 3 of them, right? And then, if you're on a 2-lane country road, you got to check out the distances at the edge of the scope of where the light is, so that you know if there's an animal, if there's eyeballs, if there's something that's going to run out. Because we Wisconsinites know how much a deer or a rabbit or a cow can just end up in the road. And it's not just from the movie Twister, it's in real life too. I mean, it's their habitat, right? We're invading through it. So, Pikes Peak International Raceway. There we have it, folks. So this guy's coming up on me so fast that he's going to pass me before I hit the semi. Damn. I'm getting 38.2 miles per gallon. Isn't that fantastic? That is the kind of thing I needed to know about my highway efficiency. 38.2. Oh, so yes, friends, I am traveling south, traveling to go see the Denver crew that doesn't live in Denver anymore, basically. This Friday, I have a deadline to file a lawsuit. Adjustments was ordered by the federal judge. I have trial next week. And just a lot of things going on. You know, people are dying, the weather's changing. I need my bylaws for my nonprofit written so that we can go after money to build plastic recycling machines and really build them, because that's what I want to do with my life. And I'm angry because I'm not doing that with my life. And that is causing me to have a little bit of mental health disparity. So I'm traveling and I'm speaking my truth for all of you today. Because it's important that we take care of our mental health. And do the next right thing for where we're called to be, right? I get great joy in all the plastic recycling, sustainable practices. One person, one cup, have a water bottle, come back, use fill it up next time. These are the cups we're gonna put food in. Bring that cup back to us so we can wash it right now when you're done eating, and your fork. And we're treating you like a human being, right? So treat us like human beings as well. Interact in a relationship way. And we're going to have a new way of doing things. Because I really got to think that, like, in the 1800s, the pioneering, when the guy with the chuck wagon set up, people wanted to eat, they brought their own bowl and silverware with them. Or they used some and gave it back. Right? Washed it. Something like that. So, it's overwhelming, right? You fight for something, you push for a change, you're trying to build a team of people that you treat with love and respect and surround yourself, and then you get weary and it wears off on everybody. So I'm weary, and I just gotta tell the truth. I've been doing this for way too long, way too hard. Taking a few days away, catching up on things. I gotta go pet my rust. That'll be good. So yeah, folks, this is let's see what the GPS says. It says 18 miles. I gotta turn. Lost you, you lost me, but you know I came back, family. There's a nice big cross on the wall. I mean, up in the sky over there. Sorry about that. I had to get all the things working properly. And the thing that wasn't working properly is that my map wasn't functioning in my computer screen. Because what's the point of having a map running if you can't see where you're going? So I know y'all went to bed. It's 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, Monday night. I don't know who's still here. It's just low transparency. Thanks for hanging. It's different driving with the stream running. And I knew that any minute would just cause it to buffer and die, so I used to do this. Chicago to Peoria, Peoria to Chicago, Wisconsin, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin from Peoria, Illinois. 200 miles, 3 hours or so. It's a run, right? 158 miles. Now that's 2.5 hours. Ish. Because I had to stop and get gas, right? Because you got 60s and you got 80s. I'm doing like 79, 4, you know, in the range. Driving down the country road. You know, I'm really frustrated. I've been thinking about so many of these things. I'm thinking about allies to abolitionists. I'm thinking about the sustainable infrastructure, the research modality that they do, showing that, like, here's the statistics, here's the data, here's why the bill needs to be different. And Frank, if you're in here, if Frank Sturgill's in here, this is the struggle that we're having with bills and issues. And we need to put it on paper. I think that is our solution, is writing it down so they can read it, that they can have the link, they can see it, they can say, okay, we want to change this. So for me, Frank Sturgill, you know, I need to work on his building codes because they're not environmentally conscientious. Isn't that the crazy part of it? Pueblo. You know, we got some friends in Pueblo. And this is going to be another place where I'm going to have to slow down soon. But that's okay. I'm getting off, it looks like exit 100A. And we're on cruise control. Now, the mileage is changing a little bit. I'm at 38 miles an hour, miles a gallon. But what great gas mileage. That's the thing I love about this little Kia Forte. So, let me talk about this. So, Frank Sturgill's a contractor, right? Architect by license or some shit like that. By degree. He's got a master's degree. Now, if you got a master's degree in architecture, you should be able to get a license. What's the problem in Denver, Colorado that we're not giving people licenses? Is it that we're in a union rich or fucking mob-laden construction mafia? Is the problem that we don't have minority representation? Yeah, those are problems. Frank's probably posted something there. I saw his name. To tell you all who are reading and in the chat more about it. But in my end of it, I'm thinking about watching wood-paneled, plywood board construction happening in Denver, Colorado. It's old technology, folks. We got insulation factors. We got brick that keeps things cool in the summer and hot in the winter, right? We grow hemp. We got marijuana stalks and stems that get thrown away on the regular basis. We're not grinding that shit down into a pulp and then making hempcrete out of it because of its THC content. Well, what the fuck, people? Like, can we just get it straight for a little while? We could build a hempcrete foundation. Right? They're like fan-flippin-tastic. Then we can put hemp or brick on the top. Solar panels with new roofs every time. What? There's 8 or more people living here? You need composting and recycling in the hallways. Access to different dumpsters. So that when you throw your shit away, it goes to the right place. How ingenious would that be? I can't express it enough. And if you're going to build a 20-story building with a compost chute, it probably should have sprinkler heads in it every so often. At the top, something to wash it down, right? A little robot that rolls down the chute to clean it out. All the doors locked once a month, once a week. Think about all the things we could do if we weren't fighting corruption and police brutality. We could be creating the joy of change, of the future that we want to live in. That's why so many of us are tired. So friends, I hope you have visions of future. Beautifully magnifying the world around you in such a way that it's glorified, right? It's magnified. And I know, Frank, you're gonna write a book on it. And I can't read it because I'm driving. But I can tell you, Frank, that we should be putting this stuff on paper. We should be typing it out or handwriting it out, typing it up on a typewriter even, with ink ribbons. I said that. Whatever it takes to produce a final format that's best and final in a digital space has to start with a rough draft. So Frank, I implore you, like, you want the building code changed to do this or that, write it out so that lawyers can read it, and let's get it. Let's do it. That's where I am today. I'm tired of saying, "What's your badge number? What's your name, bitch?" Because I don't care unless you're bad. I guess maybe, there could be some good cops out there that we want to care about their name and badge number so that we can show and highlight. I wish we could do that. I wish we could show and highlight cops that are doing the right thing. Hey, this is my exit. What to do? The Bluetooth did not speak because it wasn't on. That's all right. I saw the map. That's why I put the map up. Because if you don't have the map, you don't know even. Do-do-do. Wow, that was not working out very well. That's probably why I didn't hear my map give me directions, because I'm on Bluetooth and it's radio and there's nothing playing out of it. So unlock the phone call. Bonaforte Boulevard. So it goes from 50 like 30 real quick, I was told somewhere, in each of the towns from here to where we're going. So minding our traffic speeds is going to be important in the next stretch of our drive. To that end, I'm letting this vehicle on my right go fast and pass me. I can get behind it. Tricksters. Should have stopped at the liquor store. I just saw it. Alright, well, you don't have your lights on, so why don't you turn your lights on? You need to turn your lights on. She doesn't have brake lights because she's running on her day running lights. That's scary. That's how people get hit. Right there. You see that? That vehicle's got no rear lights on. Running lights, daylights on, because they're always on, and that is a problem that gets people hit from the rear end. This is how accidents happen, literally, is that somebody comes flying up on you and they can't see your rear end because your taillights aren't operating. It's a real issue, and hopefully 10 of you are learning about this so that you don't make that mistake. I want to flag her down, but you see those commercials, you don't know them, don't tell them to back up, because that's me. And as much as I want to save a life tonight, imagine a society where a peace officer pulled you over and said your taillights aren't on? Can you turn your lights on and see? You didn't know that that's what happened? glad we're able to help you be safer. Have a wonderful day. Right? That's the kind of world I want to participate in. That's the kind of world I want my cops to be in. 60 miles to my destination station. There's our radar patrol. Right there. That guy. This guy wants to get around me though. So we'll let him. 24 hours to go. Yeah, you see the car in front of me now? I'm not gonna hit it because I can see it. That's the difference with the taillights and the running lights. Test message 4821. Testing. Aircraft Museum, the Pueblo Memorial Airport and Aircraft Museum. Sounds like a destination station. So many things that I would say, because it says be prepared to stop while it's 65 miles per hour, so expect that there's a drop in speed ahead. Just logic. They're working on a train right there on the left hand side. That's another long train. You can't see it. I'm still like the beginning of it, right? But we're still going by it. And I miss that about being outside the city of Denver. Beautiful majesty of long, cold train. No, I'm joking. Unfortunately, I'm not though, because trains tend to have coal on every load, even when they're running at night, especially when they're running at night, because then nobody sees it, right? It disappears. It comes in at night while everybody's sleeping. The coal train does. And there's the end of it. The train, that is. Ole. Ole, ole, ole. Happy fuck the cops day. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Shit is fucked up and stuff. I've never been here before, folks. If you didn't know. Going to the 1983 estate tomorrow. Pretty happy about that. Oh my God, I have a feeling I'm going to see a star in the next hour. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I saw the Olay just like briefly in the thing, and I was like, oh, shit is fucked up and stuff. I want to tell you a story about a group of kids. No matter how much good they did, they could never win. But they became friends and they became brothers because the law saw them as others. One gave away potatoes to others for free, just so that he could do something nice for humanity. Another one took the shoes off his feet, said, I will not put them back on until we have some changes. For a man got beat up for his shoes, denied a bus ride home where he could wallow in his blues. He had to walk more than 5 miles that night. Mr. Eric Brand, he said, that shit ain't right. So he made a stink and he made a noise. And he got on all of RTD's little toys. Mr. Brand, I hate to say, they turned their eye against him and looked the other way. In fact, they've doubled down on all their rules. It now says you must get on the bus while wearing shoes. Other people in their life as they can, making their way in a mobile home or remodeled van. Retired veterans, others from walks of life. They've got wisdom in their ears, and they often get it right. These fine folks were brought together because of that one fat fucking feller always asking people if they will pet his wiener, and always wearing on his clothes his diener. Thank God for our friend Eric Brand. Look out if he goes on a rant. It's hard to walk the line and hold your government accountable, because they just don't listen. But we're tired of shoutables. Excuse me. And so, with a little sneeze, I bring you a song that, if you please, may cause a laughter to your heart, maybe even create a fart. Yeah, watch out if Brand goes on a rant, real sovereign citizens. That's my little 5 minutes of poetry effort. And now I must highlight my reel, because that was actually kind of funny. Uh-oh.